good, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to be reacting to a playback video. It's Fresh and Fit are really desperate. Are really getting desperate. Something like that. They were demonetized on YouTube. I think they're on Kick or Rumble or something. I don't really fuck with them. You can look at I have a bunch of videos explaining why I don't feel like going into it in this video. I just want to kind of get into it. So let's just get into it.
Should women vote?
I think their vote should carry half as
That's peachy
much
pinky.
weight as men's.
So you're in the middle.
I'm in the middle. I think women should have the ability to vote, and depending on what position they hold, if they're in the military and they're some type of government service, then I think absolutely their vote should count all the way. But if it's just a female and she doesn't have any type of civil service or anything else, like
you should have saw your face. You're like, nigga, what? It's like the dumbest argument.
This was a man that was in the an agent, something.
Flag in the background.
What are the qualifications? Cause y'all was letting anybody in. I want to be in
the most ridiculous thing in the world, bro. And this nigga was a part. He was a part of a civil service in America, bro.
Why are we going backwards, like morally? Why are we trying to convince you? Don't even believe
my
this.
vote is a vote, and then add on top of fucking black. I get a quarter of a vote. Like that's what this. He didn't say anything about race, but I'm just saying the mentality of him, the logic that he was just giving. It's ignorant. It's just ignorant. It's like, in Fresh and Fit fans, like y'all don't see this. Like genuinely, like just be like really transparent right now. Y'all don't see like how they be pushing that shit to the point where it honestly is it like they want some type of shock value so that people tune in, because I don't even feel like they believe this. I genuinely don't. I don't know.
That's what bro, come on. It's such a crazy, nasty grift and pander. Like, what are we doing right now, bro?
They don't deserve this. What do you mean? By that logic, should we also have standards for what type of man should be able to vote?
Oh, no, that's what he says next.
Okay, good. I want to hear it.
then I think it should be, and this goes for the men too.
Right.
Certain guys shouldn't vote either. If you're working at McDonald's, etc., should your vote count all the way? No.
So then it's not a question.
And that also is fucked. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
What?
That's one of the craziest arguments I've
ever heard
in a very long time.
I've ever heard in my life,
I don't want to
bro.
keep pausing it, so I'm just going to let it go.
Niggas dead believe making less money, it makes you less valuable.
Yes, that ass.
Bro, y'all niggas obsessed with bread, bro. And it's sad, bro. Like, it doesn't make you less of a human, nigga, because you're right as a human in this country constitutionally is to vote. They didn't say unless you work at a fast food restaurant or make less than $25 an hour, in which case you shouldn't be able to vote, bro. If you work security, if you work entry-level jobs, you can't vote, unfortunately. It's just executive, C-suite level, niggas with Bugattis and stuff like that. Their votes are worth 10x.
God.
And usually the people that are working lower class jobs or in lower class areas and stuff like that, like, are usually the ones affected by what's going on in this country the most. Just the people that are CEOs and the 1% and shit like that. They chilling. They somehow have found some type of loophole through taxes but I don't.
Bugatti? It depends on what you're driving, nigga.
Hey,
Agent's house is
Stay out the gate. Fuck democracy. What type of keys you got in your pocket, nigga?
Yeah, hey, where do you live? How many square feet, man?
Yeah, we need to know how many square foot, yard space, the type of car you drive, nigga, your income, your savings, all that, bro. We need to know. If you got a Bugatti, you get 10 votes. All right? If you got a Ferrari, Lamborghini, you get 9 votes. You got a Camry, my nigga.
Yeah.
You get half of a vote. If you have anything past 2005, don't even show up to the booth, nigga.
If you have over 25 bodies, good luck, buddy. Your vote doesn't count, okay?
It doesn't count,
For
bro.
women, of course.
For women, of course.
For men, 25 plus bodies gives you double the vote.
But if you ain't getting no pussy, I don't want to hear your political views, nigga. I don't want to hear it. You ain't got no political views.
That shit is so dumb.
Can't tell me anything about
so
what the economic structure looks like if you can't get no pussy, nigga. So I don't know what to tell you, bro.
That's so deranged.
In your mind, women. It's a question of should people not engaged in civic duty vote?
Yes, but to be honest with it, let's keep it 1,000. That's gonna immediately put a majority of women as only half voters.
Right.
Exactly. So we might as well just beat around the bush. I don't know why he just did all that. I don't know why he beating around the bush. You know what you wanted to say, my nigga. I don't know why you beat her on this.
Oh,
time.
y'all niggas is trying to get clicks, bro. I don't think they mean this shit, bro.
What the fuck did I just
I
say,
just don't.
bro?
I think it's such a dumb take. I don't even think you're dumb enough to say it for real.
It's
Feel
so
that that's a
extreme
career
that
field
it
to
doesn't
like
even
decisions
sound
that women
like
make
he
in
believes
general.
it.
Well, so, yeah, do you want to respond to that?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here, but I think part of the problem is that the view, I guess our views of women are so much different, because when I think of a woman, I think of a woman who runs a household and raises children and does the most beautiful thing that you can possibly do. So I see so much inherent value, and I think,
Which we agree is important.
okay, but I kind of feel like
Something about his voice. He's not even on the camera. Something about his voice just it did something to my heart. It did something to my heart. I don't like hearing it. It's just like
what we're doing here is we've
diminishing
trained
their value
as men, women, we've incentivized certain behavior, and now we want to discount them because they're giving the men what they're asking for, which is OnlyFans, Instagram, ass shots, and then we're saying now suddenly that they're somehow less valuable.
Takes two to tango. Well, right. A lot of the stuff that we're seeing women do is like
by
man
demand.
Filling demand is all they're doing.
Well,
I'm a fucking fortune teller, psychic, something, energy. I manifest.
We
I
allow
don't
them
know.
to do this, so you are correct in that sense, because as men we're leaders. But I will say this: if we're talking about
No,
votes here,
not-
women are more easily swayed.
I be forgetting he's even a part of
Yeah,
the group.
but he always has to make sure he's establishing
We're leaders though.
men are better. I understand what you're saying, Tim. I get what you're saying.
About that
man.
demand shit,
That
but like
demand shit
it
made
was
a lot
us
of sense.
leading that
Partnership.
OnlyFans demand.
But let's be clear, we still let that motherfucker. All
Yeah.
right? So don't give women too much fucking credit with this now.
We led with that.
We still let that shit now.
Yeah.
We still let that.
To one direction or another, because once again, they follow leadership to depending on who they see as important. So ultimately speaking, if I'm gonna go for votes, I sway the women, I'm gonna win.
So you're saying, but what you're saying is that we as men are ineffective leaders, and therefore, because we cannot lead properly, that now the women should have a half a vote or no vote or what. Like, to me, I'm always like looking first internally. What did I do? How did I fail here? Or what was the point of failure that happened here in leadership? And everything I'm hearing is like men have failed in many.
Well, yeah, by letting women vote. So that's how they fail. I mean, let's give it 1,000.
So first, I'll address what you said. I believe the science is clear that women are more agreeable, men are more disagreeable.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's harder to convince a guy. He'll challenge you. He'll headbutt you. A woman is going to try and make things smooth over. There's a lot of positives to being agreeable and a lot of negatives to being disagreeable, and vice versa. It's pros and cons. Men and
Yes.
women are different and complementary.
Yes.
Now, there's an agenda, though. Of course, we can go deeper here, get more serious. But to be real here, men were at the helm of this because once again, we put certain policies in place, we allow things to happen, and as a result, the family is destroyed. Now, when it comes to women, obviously they're human beings as well. Equally, we're all human beings. But to be fair, when it comes to voting, and
Turn this shit off. The way he explains things really fucking pisses me off. Certain things you don't have to say, bro, because we all know that.
Well, we don't know now. These niggas when it came to voting, it wasn't equal at that point. So he is now establishing
We're
just in
humans.
case
We are equal.
We're humans and we're equal. Just in case you didn't know that out there.
But the vote's not equal.
We are humans. We are equal. Women are also humans, and they are equal. You know, the rhetoric that they spew, you might get confused sometimes, but you now
The way
know.
he talks, my brain can't help but just stop thinking. Like, it just tunes everything this fucking goober says out.
as well, equally, we're all human beings. But to be fair, when it comes to voting and political views, they can be swayed in any direction, which means, by default, they should vote.
But so
Look, man, let's keep it a
let me-
million. Women are
I don't know what he said.
He didn't.
I tried so hard to. What did he say?
He's basically saying women are just more easy
He didn't make any point
swayed
at all.
because they're agreeable more.
And this is the person who wants a full vote, but can't even make like not a concise statement. Not something that was of any value. That didn't make any sense.
Because of
Period.
that, then because they're more agreeable, then it's going to sway in the direction of women voting.
He should have just said that.
Tend to vote Democrat.
But all women aren't fucking don't have the same mindset, so it doesn't make sense. Like we're all thinking the same thing. No, we're not. I also don't think that women are agreeable all the time. I feel like a lot of women are combative and passionate and on it. Like we act off of emotion, which is, and it's bad. But I don't think we're just passive or like, maybe I misunderstood what he was saying because I fuck with him, but.
Tend to vote for, hey, let's give everybody $1 versus giving the best person $1. They don't base, their values a lot of times are not aligned with meritocracy. They want everyone to benefit, which is cool, I guess, if you like communism. But if you're a capitalistic guy, you want the best to succeed.
You like communism. They were just thinking about how they could destroy democracy a second ago. You like that, nigga? How dare you blame someone else for being anti-democratic after telling people they don't have the right to vote the way you had the right to vote because they work at McDonald's? Oh my God. Is that... No, I think he's being serious, and it's pissing me off. I thought they were joking. I thought they were just grifting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I did think they were trying to appeal to a certain audience, and like I said, the more wild shit you say, the more clicks you're gonna get, the more attention you're gonna get, and with them being demonetized, I know they kind of probably scrambling a little bit, but genuinely, I think Fresh is just. I feel like Fresh goes along with anything that Fit says, to be completely honest. So I feel like that's why he didn't have anything really valuable to say because he was trying to piggyback off of something he probably doesn't believe in. But Fit might actually...
And now I think he's dumb.
Man,
What the fuck are we talking about? On God, I thought they was just literally grifting.
No, that's what he said.
But now I think they're being dead ass and it's genuinely making me concerned.
Yeah, that's what they said, bro.
Wow, what in the cope? What in the cope is going on, you anti-democratic fuck? Don't you ever accuse somebody of being, you are the communist in this conversation.
Oh, fuck. In my opinion, a lot of this red pill or manosphere ideology just crumbles because, especially the men who keep blaming women.
It doesn't make any
for
sense
things.
at the end of the day.
If you all believe that
doesn't.
men are the leaders, if you all believe that men are the ones who set things in stone because they have the power, and really up until like the last 20, 30 years, men have undeniably had more power in terms of in the workforce, voting, and yada, yada, yada for majority of American history, then you would have to agree that men brought us to this point. And the reason
bullshit.
why, when I watch this and I just watch it back again, it just feels like they're pandering to their audience because their audience.
At this point, I don't even know.
Not the nigga with the Bugatti and the
That's not who
$100,000
their person
watch
is. You feel
who
me?
just peels off
Them people not listening to them. Period. They're not. It's the
on a whore who's not going to hop in the car and then hop on the yacht. No, not that nigga. The nigga that's in y'all's chat who then after gets done slandering the women on the show, then goes to her.
Never had a girlfriend in his life. Can't get a girl. Can't. Isn't likable. Don't have no damn friends. Nothing about. That's who these motherfuckers is talking to. The people with the Bugattis and shit do not give a fuck about what these men are saying. I'm being honest. They don't.
IG goes to her OnlyFans and then pays her money. Those niggas. And you all know for a fact that those niggas are y'all's audience. Those are the people who watch you all. That's literally what you all are doing. And then presenting that to the rest of your audience and then sitting there saying, see, now that's why women shouldn't vote, man. They shouldn't be able to vote, man. Have the vote. You go overseas, you find a woman, you bring her back. Now you a high value man because she values you. No, nigga, you're a loser. You're a loser here. Just because you went over in Taiwan and let the league score, that does not mean that you're that nigga, bro.
Also, that doesn't make you a leader neither. A leader wouldn't. Does it sound like a leader thing to do to declare the entire country not fit for whatever fuck
for
you
me,
want?
Just for me. The entire country is not fit for me.
And then go somewhere else. Like, look, the reason why what they're saying doesn't make sense is because if they truly believe that men are leaders and should be responsible, everything that happens, a leader takes full responsibility for anything that happens, right?
There's no accountability.
Why are they blaming women 24/7 for their issues?
Facts.
And it seemed like on the set of 4 people, there was only one nigga with common sense. I'm glad there was at least an anti in this case, and they weren't just a big fucking circle jerk of bad ideas. Because it's good to hear people's opinions, but it's also good to laugh at the dumb ones, man. And we've seen a lot of dumb ones here.
Yeah, definitely a bit different of a conversation. Shout out to the Tim Pool cast. I think they gave a little bit pushback. Yeah, let us know y'all thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to see our last Fresh and Fit video, click right here. And until next time, we'll see you all later.
Yeah, this was a hot ass mess. And like I said, at first I thought they were just pandering, and they probably are. I don't think Fresh is. I think if Fresh wasn't Fresh, he would be one of the people looking at Fit, if you feel me. Do you get me? Like, he would be part of the audience. I think that's who their audience is, if we're being honest. And if you take that as an insult and you're a fan, then that says more about how you feel about them as well, or at least one of them. I don't think that I feel like it's one thing not to agree with an opinion, but I can not agree with an opinion and still think that what you said makes sense. I can be like, okay, I can see how you feel like that. They don't make sense at all. They just don't make sense. I might not be the most religious person, but I can understand some of the things in certain religions and what people believe, and I can still respect it. I can be like, you know what, that's not how I feel personally, but I understand. And I can do that amongst different religions, amongst different groups of people, different political parties, anything. That's called being an open-minded person, an understanding person, willing to listen to other ideas. But I'm gonna be honest, I've been open-minded with these mofos. They don't say shit but dumb shit. Okay, they might have they have good moments, but very little. Most of the time they just saying dumb shit, and this is another example, bruh. Another example. And so, like I said, I really hope they're just trying to pander and they don't believe this shit, because if they do, then this is a deeper issue, bruh. But anyways, y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'll see you on the next one.